So the process of getting your Teespring campaign set up is pretty straightforward from here. We've already gone through the first screen where we've shown you how to upload a image onto the t-shirt and to add text if you wanted to do a design using the Teespring editor. From there, we just go and choose the types and the colours of the shirts, and I showed you on that first screen how we can zip through and look at the different colours and shirt styles that are available. We've got long sleeve shirts, hoodies, v-necks, women's slim fit tees. There's all sorts there, plenty of options. Then what we do is we set this sales target, which is the number of shirts that we want to sell before a campaign actually tips is the word that they use. So you say you need to sell 10 t-shirts before they actually get printed. The bigger that number is, the cheaper the wholesale cost of each individual shirt is going to be. So the greater the profit. So, and then we set our sales price as well, and the price can be different depending on which style of shirt it is. So a hoodie is going to be more expensive than a long sleeve shirt, for example. And then we go and enter all the details that will be seen on the sales page, our title, description. We can put in search tags and the time that a campaign will run for. And there's some basic terms and conditions and copyright notices that we need to tick the tick box to say that we've read that and agree, and go from there. So let's jump back over to Teespring and I'll show you those last couple of pages. So back on Teespring, we've got our shirt all set up, ready to go. I had a bit of a play and changed the font again, but we've got it set up there with the default as being the women's fitted tee, the Hanes Premium in the dark pink, which that'll be the one. Whatever we select on this page is going to be the one that shows up as the main image when the t-shirt's live. But we can have, I think it's 6 or 7 different options as well in terms of colours and styles. So we'll stick with that one for now. But it's a good idea to have a look through now on this page and just see what the other ones are, and make a note of which ones you would like to do. Oh, that didn't work very well. Sometimes they don't. Maybe I have an internet problem at the moment. They don't seem to be loading. So anyway, let's jump back to the women's one there. We'll go to the Hanes. We'll set the pink as the main one. You'll also notice the price change. There we go. So there's a tie-dye tee. That's pretty awful. Camouflage one. That one went up to $18 a shirt. So that one's a real premium one. And we've got some kids options there too, which is good. Kids t-shirt. Obviously not for this design, but there are other designs where a t-shirt might be good. It's going to need some modifications to fit in there, but that looks pretty cool on a hoodie. I like that. And the red's nice too. Lots of options, but anyway, let's jump back to the women's tee in the pink, and we're going to go with that. So we click on the next step, takes us to page 2. First thing we've got to do here is set our goal, how many shirts we need to sell before they actually get printed. So it gives you 50 as the default. It gives you an estimated profit based on what your sale price there is going to be as well. So they've set the sales price as $12. I'm going to crank that up and let's do it at $19.95. And that estimate should change as we shift the slider. So, okay, I clicked on that, still at 50 shirts. If we sell 50 shirts, our profit will be $517, roughly $10 per shirt. If we drop that off, or we can see $10.35 will be the profit per shirt. Let's say we drop it down to 10, our profit per shirt actually drops to $8.65 because that individual shirt price goes up. Even if we sell 50 shirts, it goes with that profit as well, that continues. So that's sort of a risk, but at least to start with low numbers, Don't worry about getting the maximum profit to start with. Once you get the hang of things, you know what sells, what doesn't, then you can start to ramp up to the big numbers. But just start small to start with. Even if we go for 5, which is the minimum, that's not great. Okay, let's put it back to 10. We can go with that, that's fine. So if we sell 10 shirts, we get $86. And obviously we're hoping to sell more than that. We could add some other options in as well. So we can go with a straight unisex tee, which was the basic one. We can add a hoodie, and it says there it's going to be resized, which is fine. That's pretty good profit if we leave it as 40, but why don't we drop the price, make it $29.95. That's pretty good for a hoodie, especially as we're going into what's a pretty cold winter in America there. Make that $19.95 as well for the Hanes shirt. We'll add another women's in the grey. Actually, we'll go with the same, the Hanes fitted tee. So that's greyed out because we've already gone with that style, and we'll just pick another colour like the red, and we'll do that again on the blue. And we'll do a hoodie. No, it's only letting us do 5. Sometimes it lets you do more products. I've seen it but do between 5 and 7. So I don't know why sometimes it's different. But any case, let's go from there. So it's going to give us the pink shirt as our sample. We've got a selection of shirts, one hoodie in the pink, or otherwise the t-shirts. So finally we get our description page. So we want a title, so let's just go with "This Nurse Squats Limited Edition Tee." Now in the description field, we can do a rich text description. We can add bold, italic, underline. Something that's really cool as well is we can put a link in there. So we can link off to our Facebook pages or our website. And that's actually really good for SEO as well. At this point in time, for anyone who understands SEO, you've got no follow links, and follow links, whatever link you put on here will actually be a follow link. So you're building a good quality link back to your website from a high authority site. Teespring's pretty high authority these days. It's been around for a little while. So that's great for your SEO, or it will hopefully help your Facebook pages rank better too. Now, I'm going to be a bit sneaky here. Remember the maths shirt that we looked at in previous videos? I'm just pretty much going to reuse this just for the sake of time and because I thought it was a pretty good copy. So we're just going to copy that and we'll paste it in here. It's picked up all the bolding and everything, and we'll just make some changes, make a statement with this awesome new "This Nurse Squats Tee. Today only save $10 per shirt. Normal price $29.95 because we set it. This, and let's say that it's a women's fitted tee. That's all right. Let's just leave it as is for now. It's a bit of a demo. Limited time, get yours today, 100% cotton, made in USA, that's fine. We'll leave all those other details the same. Click the green button. Awesome, let's do that. Campaign length. These seem to vary depending on what day of the week you launch it. I think if it's a weekend, they'll actually change. You might see things like 6 and 8 and that, because it doesn't want to do shipments and whatever on the weekend, which is fair enough. 7 days, 10, to be honest, I think they're a bit too long. They've actually put some extra ones in here because of Christmas coming up at the moment. 21 days, ending Christmas Day, shipping delayed. So they're just letting us know what's going on over Christmas there. Normally you just see things like 3, 5, 7 and 10. 7 and 10 personally I think are too long. People don't like to wait that long to know if they bought something. So what I'd normally do is 5 days. Depends what day of the week it's ending as well. So 5 or 6 days is probably good. We can give it a nice URL so that it looks good when you paste it into Facebook ads. So let's just go with something like this: nurse squats, and it should give me a tick. Great, that means no one else has used it before. Don't want people to pick it up from me. I'm not going to put anything on the back of the shirt. And I've read the terms of service. Images, content are all my own intellectual property. I just click the preview button. It's going to do a preview for me. So this is what it's going to look like once it's launched. You can see we've got a zooms in so people can see the full image. We've got the description there. This nurse squats limited edition tee. We can see our styles there. So by default, it's got the fitted tee. Then we get colours that we've chosen there: the red, the blue, the pink. Or if someone wants, they can buy the pink hoodie. So that's it. We can go back, and in order to go live, all we do is click our launch button. And that's it. We're live and selling. Now what we need to do is start marketing it and getting traffic to go to this URL right here. So now let's see if we can sell a few shirts.